All right, so my name is Pete Bitar. My project is the electric jetpack. This is what you see here wearing. The electric jetpack is the world's first portable, wearable, electric vertical takeoff and landing aircraft. I just got a patent for this in May, and we received a contract with the military. After having done 5 prototypes before, since 2018, we've built 5 of these things, and this is the 6th one. Of the 5 that were built, the ones on the right, the top one, the bottom one, and the far right one all flew. You can see a couple of pictures there in flight in the test cage. But they were just to test thrust, and they weren't really about control, so they weren't highly controllable. A lot of people ask me, what's the point of an electric jetpack? And the point is that if you can wear something that can enable an individual to fly, what else is possible? The Mark 6, right now we have a contract from DARPA, which is the Defense Advanced Research Projects Agency, to develop and commercialize it. It's under 90 pounds with basic batteries, up to a 7-minute flight time with maximum batteries. Top speed is 60 miles an hour, can carry up to 250 pounds, and it costs less than $70,000 to sell. So that's the objective. We're going to be selling these in the general public for first responders, for military applications, and anybody that wants to fly around like Iron Man. The design is here. We just literally finished this aircraft today. So I'm wearing it here for the first time. We haven't actually test flown it yet. It's going to probably start flying next week. But this was the picture I had at the time we had to turn in our proposals. So this is the actual jetpack here. It is mechanically complete, electrically complete. So some of the applications are last mile transportation, obviously being able to fly from point A to point B around the town. Recreational use, fire and rescue, cliffside rescue, where you can't get a helicopter. Places like an ice lake, where it might not hold the weight of another vehicle, where you can fly in and pull somebody out. A high building extraction or other applications. Right now we are developing and obviously finishing building and testing. We're in that first bullet. We're going to start offering kits once we're done testing the thing well. And then we've got connections into the defense market as well. For 2022, we intend on developing continued markets as well as putting it into urban air mobility ecosystems. So something that would allow people to fly on a more regular basis. We're trying to develop things from jetpacks all the way to flying cars. Some of you may have seen an article a week and a half or so ago from the Herald Bulletin about our flying car project. It uses the same exact propulsion system for liftoff. So what I'm wearing here, there's just a lot more of them for Leo Flight Corporation, for the aerial car that we call the Leo. And it's going to basically bring in a new world of aerial automotive. So the jetpack is a stepping stone into the world of flying cars. And we really believe that there's a future for flying cars. There's billions of dollars being invested in it. We're also working on landing pads. So the idea of having landing pads all over the place where an air taxi system could go forward would be extremely important. We won a NASA competition earlier in the summer called Futurescaping Our Skies, which is the idea of building the future aerial ecosystem. And we were one of 7 teams that won out of 3,000 in the world that competed for this. This is just a little narrative here. My partner and I, Carlos Salas, who used to work for Mazda, designed this flying car. And it uses the same propulsion system that we're showing here today. But the idea is it's the size of a car, roughly. So the opportunity to be able to take off and land from your driveway, from the top of a building or a parking garage, is very much within reach with current technology. And it was exciting to win this NASA competition. This is kind of an idea of our futurescape, and it deals with everything from being able to put on a jetpack like this and fly off of your porch, all the way to personal aerial vehicles like our flying car, everything from airships to spacecraft. We had proposed this entire system where the world starts thinking in terms of 3 dimensions. When you get in your car this evening, you're really a one-dimensional traveler because you're going from line to line to line to line. And even when you walk, generally walk down hallways or whatever. We don't even really operate two-dimensionally. So the opportunity to go to 3 dimensions is really a step forward in sort of human evolution. And it gives us an opportunity to expand our minds because of the way we move. Vertistops are also something we're developing right now, which are self-powered landing platforms for things like the flying car as well as the jetpack. It would also offer charging. You see there a Tesla charger. So we can charge electric vehicles as well as electric air vehicles. And it would be basically on the same network. The idea would be maybe a section of a roof of a parking garage could be accessible for people with flying cars as well as people with driving cars. And you can put solar panels and things up there to help recharge these things to stay environmentally responsible. Just some other pictures of the aircraft. We also have a drone version that we're developing for military applications that would be unmanned and just carry cargo. It could also be used as an ambulance kind of drone or whatever to pull people out of harm's way. But those are some of the images of the Leo. And again, the electric jetpack isn't just about the jetpack, it's about the whole idea of personal flight. The whole idea that you and everybody else in this room could fly to work someday. If you have any questions, feel free to call me or email me at these addresses here. And I really appreciate your time today. Thank you.